Jess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easier, Jess. That's how most people know me.
This episode of the Community Workbench podcast is brought to you by yours truly, Matt Noren of Remax Bell Park. For all of your real estate needs, call me 860-428-6534. Spread the love.
You got it.
These are the lean months. We are hitting spring. We're getting some spring weather. But these are still the lean months for all the areas, food pantries and shelters and whatnot. So if you can, do what you can to donate. Donate to your local food banks like Friends of Assisi and Brooklyn Cares and any of the other ones that you know of. If you can, when you can, try to think of them in these tougher months. Welcome to the Community Workbench. This is Matt Noren and Kyle Morrissey. We are your hosts of the #1 podcast in my basement. At the bench, we try to repair the sense of community. So every week we bring you small businesses, entrepreneurs, community leaders, charities, and pretty much whoever we feel like talking to. And today we feel like talking to Triple Nickel Fabrication. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jess,
CNC.
welcome to the bench.
Thank you. No, happy to be here.
Awesome. So usually what I first ask is, how did you get started in metal fabrication? And bring us through it from the beginning.
Well, my husband has been welding and fabricating since he was preteen.
Wow.
His
Cool.
dad owned a shop
Yeah.
in East Haddam, and he learned everything from his dad. They were doing gates and wrought iron fences and doing a lot of really artistic metalwork, and it was beautiful stuff. And then all through high school, he worked for his dad, and then so he kind of kept going with it with all the other jobs that he had since then. He started his own little shop in Colchester, doing car repairs, truck repairs, wrought repairs, and all that. And then we moved to Woodstock. He built a shop. He brought a CNC plasma table because he thought it'd be fun to use to make the car parts that he needed.
Okay.
But he didn't actually end up using it.
Oh, really?
Right. I was at home with a baby. I was bored. I was like, teach me how to use it. So then he taught me, and it's been about 5-6 years since he's touched the table, and now
Wow.
it's only mine. So
Wow,
between the
okay.
two of us, we kind of like bounce off each other. I'm
Yeah.
more of like the artsy side of the business, where he's more of the fabrication and the more structural stuff.
Okay. So what was your background before you jumped on the CNC machine?
Animals mostly. I went
Oh,
to
okay.
UConn for animal science.
Oh.
I was a vet tech for a couple different veterinary clinics. I don't know. I always saw myself going to the veterinary field.
Oh, wow.
And then after kids and everything else, I was like, I want to try something different. And he
Yeah.
always told me he would teach me how to weld. So he finally taught me.
So now you're a welder.
Now I'm a welder,
Yeah.
but I mostly run the CNC plasma.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that like? Is that like, I don't know, is it 10 by 10? Is it?
It's a
Is it
5
like
by
how
10
big?
table.
Okay.
So it's big. I can get a pretty good size sign cut out of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Whatever I think of, I can create.
Yeah. And what's most of your clients that would utilize a product coming from the CNC machine?
I have a lot of people buying garden art, like
Okay.
garden stakes, or pet memorials are
Oh,
a big
wow.
one. I like doing those because there's a story behind those.
Yeah.
You know,
for
you
sure.
get to know the people, you get to talk about their pet, and they're like, we really love how the cat's tail always did this weird thing. And so then I would add that into the sign so it made it more specific for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Nice. And now what on his side is like more, what kind of client does he
Word of
mostly
mouth
pertain to?
of whatever shows up. So we have a couple people in the local area that, they run a trucking business and something broke on the truck and they need something done real quick so they can go back out and plow or they can go back out and sand. So he does a lot of the quick jobs like that, but he also does, he just finished a donut frame case for a big store.
Oh, wow.
Stainless, all, brushed, beautiful. So he's everywhere.
Is it a local store?
Yeah.
Shout out the donut store.
I wish I could. I
All right,
wish
you're
I
not
had
sure.
permission.
We love a good donut. That's all I was getting at.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk after the
Okay,
podcast.
yeah. Yeah.
So when so So I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay.
Donuts took me away.
Yeah, they're a little distracting.
That's all right. And that let's just get it out there. If people want to see your work, they go to Facebook. Is there any other platforms?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I use Instagram and TikTok, but I also have 2 retail spots that I'm selling out of at the moment. I have
cool.
Echo Farm in Woodstock,
Beautiful.
and I have
Love
Sparrow
that.
Soaps in Putnam.
Oh,
Okay.
they've been on too.
Yeah.
Well, they've been on Echo Farm. We haven't gotten on yet. But
I'm trying
we're
to get
trying.
him. I know he said he was asked. but
I
I'm
asked him.
trying
I
to get
called him.
him.
I love
Okay,
it.
good.
I love their farm. Everything about it.
He's a
It's
great
great.
guy.
So
He's very positive, which I
Yeah.
like.
nice.
I have a couple times that I'm at Mountain Laurel in Danielson too.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to them too because they're great girls.
The
to work
flower
with.
place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
they're awesome.
Nice.
Yep.
So when you fabricate and any of the products, I feel like I saw one of your products on because I was scrolling through the Facebook. Was it like the front of a truck, like an old truck, like an
Mhm.
old van or something, or an old fire truck or something?
Oh, the
Was
fire truck.
That was
Yes, yes.
okay. It was
Right.
like the front of it,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
it was like, what was that? And what?
So a family friend of mine, all the family members in that family were firemen. And so they went to this special like pick and pull fire engine place and they found the front end nose to this old fire truck. And so they had them cut it off and said, "We have this great idea. We're going to turn it into a bar."
That's right.
The bar,
That's what
right?
it was.
So then they brainstormed this whole idea in their head and they're like, "Hey, we need you guys to fabricate some stuff. We need you guys to paint it. And we need you guys to like put the sticker across the top. And then we're going to do the woodwork and make it a bar." And they made all the lights work and everything. That was a fun project. So now we might have a potential another one that we might be doing
Oh, nice.
just from sharing that one. Which
That's awesome.
I can't wait.
And now, when you have to mix mediums like wood and whatnot, is that something you guys do? Do you call in a carpenter? How
We're
does it-
working on it. We do call in a couple people. My dad owns a sawmill. We just bought
really?
one.
Okay.
So
Oh.
we're hoping, and on the CNC plasma, I actually have an attachment for a router.
Okay.
So it
Ah,
is
okay.
something in the future that we would like to add in.
Nice.
Yeah.
What if the CNC wouldn't like laser wood, would it? Or, like
If I got the
you cut
laser
up wood?
attachment. So I'm working on
Oh.
that as well.
Like
I've been in
Oh, okay.
contact.
burn it.
I'm an
like
Yeah.
idiot. I'm thinking, what is plasma then as a
It's
as
electrified
a cutter?
air. So it's
Okay.
yeah. So it's
I don't
a
know
little
anything
bit
about
different.
that stuff.
I wish it could work that way. But
So-
I'm gaming to get a laser.
So as plasma, does it only cut metal?
Mhm.
Okay. Is it only cut certain kinds of metal? Or does it?
You can cut a lot of things with the plasma. I can do stainless steel. I can do copper. I can do
So you can do
Mine's-
non-ferrous metals.
You say
and regular steel.
electrified air, like a laser.
like a laser.
Yeah.
Kinda. No. Well, it's different.
Like, do you see?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
see it.
Yeah. You can see it, but you need glasses. You
Okay.
can't stare right at it.
Yeah.
It'd be bad for you. My kids try all the time, but you know. So.
Are you like I've seen people like welding on their phone with their phone camera out. You ever see this?
Well, it blocks the light.
Yeah,
you don't
'cause
have
it's
to worry
blocking the
about it. Yeah,
light.
that's what I do.
Oh, jeez.
Not supposed to.
I think you can melt your camera lens that way
Yes.
too.
Tell me how many phones I've gone through.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's,
Literally a burner phone.
Yeah. literally.
yeah, it's I'm sure it's dirty. It's
It's
grueling
very
work.
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so.
No, it's gross. And then, you have to clean up the metal afterwards, and washing is always a pain because the water freezes in the shop in the wintertime. So I have to come up with new fun ways to clean metal.
So is your shop not heated?
We have a wood stove.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
So we have to be picky about when we paint. But
Yeah.
we do have a whole paint booth, and he does
Oh,
paint
okay.
jobs
That's
on
awesome.
cars and trucks. So
Yeah, you just fire it up and go. right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm.
That's cool. One of the things that I was going to ask you before when I had lost my train of thought
Yeah.
was when you say the quick jobs. Now, somebody came up on a Facebook feed asking if there's any welders out there that could weld his V plow together in the middle. Why would you do something
I
like
don't know.
that? You don't know. Okay.
No, I
Have
don't
you?
know.
Has,
That's a
do you
good
know
point.
if he's done that before?
He would do that if he
I know he
needed to.
would,
Yeah.
but I just didn't know if that was like a common thing. Like it sounded like somebody didn't want the V part of it anymore.
Buy a new plow.
Oh,
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know.
Is it cheaper to have it welded? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll
Maybe
have
it's
to ask
well,
Chris.
maybe it could be broken. and it doesn't, like, the hydraulic doesn't work or something.
Right,
he
maybe it
just wants
doesn't work
Maybe
like that
there's a
anymore. So
reason.
now you just
So
put
it's
it in
like
one.
He's
Yeah,
limping to the end.
that
of
makes
the,
sense.
Yes.
All right, I just wanted to bring it up because it made me think of that when you said the quick and the plow jobs. But
Chris would do something.
fix
he would
any
know.
plows, yeah.
He's got more knowledge in that stuff than I do.
So
Yeah.
that's great. And where do you invite clients? Because
That's
is it like
where-
is there open hours or is this like appointment only? You
appointment
wanna-
only because we're in and out all the time. I don't have a really safe space for clients to like come in and walk around. I usually meet people out in the driveway just because some of my clientele is really old. and
Okay, yeah.
Elderly, and they're
Yeah,
walkers and stuff.
makes
and I'm
sense.
like, I don't want
Just
them
like
falling in the shop.
Meet them and greet them, and
Yeah.
so then in that case, I'd say let's throw out the phone number that you want
Yeah.
people to order on. Go ahead and
860-303-3300.
nice. And if you don't mind putting that in the comments,
Yeah.
that'd be
I
great.
didn't hear
I mean, in the future, we're hoping. So this year, we bought the sawmill so we can fix the barn on the property, and and the barn will now become like an art studio.
No.
So, and it's
Ah.
closer to the house and down the hill from the shop, which means people can come in and sit down and hang
Cool.
out
That's
or
cool.
poke around, or I can meet clients out there. It's
Yeah.
a safe space. So
Yeah.
that's the future.
That's exciting because then you could probably sell other stuff too, like other artisan type things. and-
Yeah. I mean, I've got some ideas from big sculpture items and stuff, so it'd be nice to have a spot to put that stuff
Yeah.
under
That's cool.
protection.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
Mhm.
Do you do a lot of artwork yourself that's just for like your yard or your
Yeah.
house or whatever?
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, my kids, they all have like personalized signs in their rooms and stuff. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
They come at me with this really crazy idea and they're like, "Can you do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course I can do it." So,
And it's funny because like I feel like a guy that's capable of manipulating wood. I'm not gonna say I'm a carpenter anymore.
oh no.
I've seen your work.
But kids and the wife, they'll ask for certain things, and yes, I can do it, but I don't. Or it goes on the waiting list of things to do.
Yeah.
But getting a woman's perspective is like, yeah, there's signs in all their rooms. I'm like, I don't think I have any carpentry in my kids' room.
Oh, no. But I feel like wood's a whole different.
I also think a mom and a dad are different in that aspect.
That's what I mean. Is like
Yeah.
you make it a priority to yes, we're gonna
Well,
put these nice
don't
things in
talk
there.
me about. Sometimes they have to wait a little while.
I'm the guy that's like, it's 95% done. They've
Mhm.
moved back into their room. They're utilizing it. I'm
What's
not
the
gonna
point?
put that fan light up or whatever the last all the electrical covers. They're fine.
They know better not to stick their fingers in there.
Yeah, we just painted our kids' rooms over the holiday break, and I still have to touch up stuff. And it's just like
That's for a rainy weekend, John.
Those are like 10-year projects.
we've
Yeah.
had 2 storms where we've been home for 4 days. Still didn't get done.
Good job.
Yeah. I don't know if my wife still listens to this podcast, but this is gonna be rough if she does.
She
you better
knows
have
you
some
already, so I
questions
don't
answered.
Yeah.
know. It took a while to get her desk.
I jumped on the desk pretty quickly, I think.
2 years?
Was it that long?
I don't know.
I don't remember that story.
Was it for work or was
Yeah.
She started working from home 3 out of the 5 days. I'm pretty sure I jumped on building it. Now building it took a little while, not years. Once I started
Oh.
building it, I think I got it in the
Yeah.
within a couple of months.
I think it was the
Yeah.
getting it started.
Getting
Took
it
a little
started could have
while.
taken a little while.
Mm.
So, yeah, that
Nice.
happens.
Yep.
It is. It's like a
So you
plane.
struggle with the beginning and the end, but the middle is like you got that
That's where
down.
it's at.
That's like the nicest compliment you've ever paid to me.
I think it was backhanded. For sure.
Man, I'm a glass half full kind of guy.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so if I want something done, call your number, and then typically you just invite up for a consult kind of thing.
It all matters on what the project is. So someone called me the other day, it's a wedding gift. They need something and they sent me a photo of what they might want.
Okay.
And then I can tweak it from there. And then, so a lot of it can be done over the phone or email or however they want to feel like communicating. But if it's something like I need to measure, or like I did a floor grate for an old home because
Oh,
sometimes
Yeah.
there's these
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
holes,
yeah,
and weird joists, and you
Never
can't
even
get it
thought about stuff
That
like
the
that.
blacksmith did 300 years
Yeah.
ago.
Like,
we don't have
so
that anymore.
for those instances, yeah, I'd go over to their house, I'd measure it, we talk about patterns, what they wanted, and then yeah. So it all depends on the project.
So was this vent like one of the old wrought iron ones? Was it like with all the little
I
designs
wish.
in it?
I,
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to
And
make
I was gonna ask, can you do wrought iron
yeah,
stuff like
well, potentially.
that? Potentially.
Potentially. I'd like to get more into that. I want to form more and so I'm getting a forge soon, so
Oh,
I
wow.
can start doing a little bit more of
Cool.
hand stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. Have you been to the Brooklyn Fair where they have the setup for the blacksmithing?
Of course I have.
Oh, okay.
Go to Sturbridge Village,
Oh,
I do.
okay, okay, yeah.
We're like geeks when we go there.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Yep, we love that stuff.
That is cool. I often thought like I could retire as the Cooper out at Mystic Seaport. I go in there and my kids are like, "Yeah, Dad, we saw it." It's like they're like
And you're saying,
moving on. I'm like, "No, we can stay in here a couple of hours. You guys come get me when you're done."
Yeah. Yep.
I love the barrel Cooper there.
It's fun.
They're so knowledgeable. And I'm like, I'm never gonna learn all this spiel, but I'll be that guy like cleaning up over there for you.
Yeah, I'll be the apprentice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, apprentice. You didn't even get the actual job.
A guy on the. We're not really in Brooklyn today. We're in West Oregon. There's stuff on the floor. I clean it up. You stuff like that.
Oh man.
So, no, that's really really cool. I love the fabrication and the artistic part, and it's pretty cool that you'll be able to incorporate two mediums with wood and metal because
Yeah.
that always
It
just
looks good
is so
together.
cool. Yeah.
Looks
Yeah.
so good. So I got a lot to learn about wood.
Can the laser like it goes all the way through, but can you just carve like a CNC for wood would do?
Yeah, so with the laser, once I get that attachment, I could then engrave, do this sort of stuff.
Oh, on
Yeah.
metal.
On metal
Yeah.
or on wood.
Okay.
So with the plasma, you got to go all the way through it. It just cuts right through it.
There are ways that you can mark the steel, but I haven't found a way to make it look pretty. Like, it's not like you can do script fonts or stuff. I feel like it's just like if you need to make a hole somewhere, you can make a line. And that's it. It's not, I haven't perfected how to do it any better than that. Yeah. So, if you didn't want to have a plasma cut hole, because sometimes it's really hard if it's the wrong size or whatever.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
Go there.
I didn't know if like they like a sign, but they didn't want to go all the way through, and they just wanted to see like a V groove on a metal or something
That would
like
be cool.
that.
That would be awesome. And that's where the laser would come into play. So instead, I just do layered signs. So
Okay.
so I can get some depth of
Yeah.
color and
Oh, nice.
spacing.
And do you do like what controls the machine? Is it like hooked up to a computer? Is it like a
Yep.
laptop? Can you just going off it?
Yeah, I have a hard computer. Like, I don't know. Like a
Desktop?
So you
desktop.
design out there too?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can bring it inside the design?
Well, I do. I do have a laptop
Okay.
in the
And then you
house
can
where I
bring
can
it
move
in.
around
Yeah.
and
we'll-
I download it.
Type of program. do you-
Design CAD is what I use to draw everything on,
Yeah.
and then I send it over and it changes it all for me into G code, and then
And G code comes from some plasma
it's
cutter program.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
AI.
it's old school.
You watch your mouth. All right. We don't bring up AI here.
No? Okay.
I just it's gonna take away all
Dangerous
of,
stuff.
it's gonna take away all of our usefulness.
Yep. I know it's.
I don't have any more anyway, so
Usefulness is the key to happiness. All right. Being
I believe it's
useful.
the pursuit. But
The pursuit
sure.
of happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you doing?
No, it's it's happiness in the pursuit, not the pursuit of happiness.
Ah,
So you're happy in the journey to get there.
that's beautiful. See?
Yeah, maybe we can make a sign.
Being
You can make it sound. There you go.
Did you incorporate useful? I didn't hear you say useful.
No. Well, you can't use it in the definition.
So useful colon.
Yeah.
And
What a great sign
and
this is
then
gonna make.
What did you say?
I said,
I'll write it down.
happiness in the pursuit. So the journey to happiness, not
beautiful.
So that's what's
You're
happening.
saying so many things. I'm not.
Happiness in the pursuit.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's play a clip.
You know, I'll call you at Christmas time when we need to make it for
Please.
him.
We'll put it somewhere. Big bold letters.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Seems clear. So, what's the biggest piece you've ever made?
Me personally, with what I do,
Hmm.
I have a friend of mine who does pinstripe and lettering. She does it professionally. She's amazing. So I've cut, I think it was right on the verge of what the table could handle. It was just a big blank sign. So all I had to do was put the pattern in the outside of the sheet, a 5x10 sheet, and
How
give
much
it
does
to her.
that weigh?
It's heavy.
Yeah. How thick is it? Sheet metal?
I use 16 gauge for a lot of the stuff I do. So it's, you know,
You need a crane or something to carry it?
no,
Oh.
just the two of us just
Oh,
lift it on
wow.
the table.
Jeez.
It was a pain to paint, to like hang it, to get it to paint. That was rough.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to maneuver it and change the paint booth around.
What is it exactly? It's 1/4 inch steel.
16 inch is what I use for a lot of like, I don't know, logo signs and stuff
Quarter
like that.
inch steel. You know how
1/4
heavy
inch-
that
Well,
was?
really heavy.
I know.
That would be insane.
Oh
No,
my
for like a
God.
headache rack, if I did a headache rack insert for someone, it was like an American
What is
flag.
that?
Like on the back of like the custom made beds, the truck beds, you can usually, it protects the window.
Oh,
A
you
back
have-
rack?
See what
Yeah.
back rack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I cut an American flag for them to put it weld
Oh,
into there, and that
that's
was
cool.
pretty thick. I want to say that was like 1/4
How
inch.
do they see out the back of that? Not
You
your
don't need
problem.
to see out the
Not my
back.
problem.
They got
Mirrors.
Yeah.
and now
Hopefully they use their
cameras usually.
mirrors.
Yeah, that's it.
A lot of them
I'm
have
a mirror
cameras.
person. I'd rather. I don't
I'm a
like
mirror
cameras.
person too, but if I'm gonna get, well, back when I bought my truck, it was just over $30,000, which is sucks too, just to say that. Now my truck is probably 70, and if I'm gonna spend that kind of money on a truck, I want the camera.
Okay.
Like that's
I
what
use the
do.
camera all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, my wife hates it. She's like, "Well, you're not looking." She doesn't like technology.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. There's usually one in the family. You know.
what I've
Um,
noticed is those that don't like it struggle with it.
Struggle with the cameras or just
No,
struggle with backing?
technology.
Oh,
Would you say that I'm a level of struggle with technology?
Some things, yeah. Oh, you don't. I
I
think,
did erase like all of our pictures.
oh no.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think. I think it's like certain things you will struggle with, and certain things you won't. And so I don't.
Mm.
I think that's where your aversion is. You're like, I don't want to learn anything new.
I don't want AI to take the usefulness away from humanity.
This word
I
of
think
usefulness.
I think that's gonna
We
be
still need
such a
farmers and
huge-
plumbers and electricians. It's what it's going to take is the useless people out of the technology world. Is what it's going to take out.
okay. There's some manufacturers of AI that are estimating in 5 years we will not need drivers anymore. That
You know that they've been
know how
saying
bad
they've been
that'll
saying
be?
that for 20 years.
they have?
Yes,
I didn't hear it.
they're talking about autonomous cars 20 years ago, and you weren't.
They already
and-
have them.
Yeah, but not. There's like two companies that like Tesla's one and one other one. Ford doesn't have like. I'm talking about like readily on the market. We're digressing quite a bit here, so
No.
let's circle.
That's what we're about.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay, so back rack,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like there are certain things that call for the thicker steel, and that'll do.
but that's way smaller. Not a 5x10.
16 gauge, yeah, you could like bend it.
Yeah.
22 gauge, I make all these metal flowers out of because it's super easy
Oh,
to
that's
bend.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Right. The bigger the gauge, or the bigger the number, the thinner it is, right?
Yeah, it works in reverse.
Yeah. Yeah.
How thick is the copper you use?
I haven't actually used copper yet.
Oh,
I haven't needed to. No one's asked for it, so I just
really?
It,
yeah.
I
Like-
love copper.
it got really
beautiful.
expensive. They have some like plated copper type of products
Yeah.
for like roofing. When I was a carpenter, it was like roofing. If you saw like a standing seam copper roof, like that's a ton of money back then. Like
Right.
20 years ago, it was a ton of money. Now it's like But they do have some other products for like flashing if you just want to do your valley or you just want to do like the cupola. There's some stuff that you can get it's like rolls on. You take the thing off and see it, and it looks like copper, and it doesn't turn green and stuff like
Oh,
that.
I like
kinda
that.
like
Well,
that.
they have both versions of it.
Okay.
It can have the clear coat where it doesn't turn green, and then you have the one that
Okay.
does. Some people like it very shiny and whatnot.
And they don't want to look aged. Yeah. I use a paint on mild steel, like that changes, and you can spray this activator on the wet copper paint that turns it the patina
Oh.
color, which is really cool. So I've done that a few times for projects because people don't want to pay for copper.
Copper.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed it's just copper is one of those things. Wiring.
Yeah.
I'd love copper downspouts and gutters on the greenhouse. That would look cool.
That would look
Probably
good on yours.
cost
Yeah.
the same amount as the greenhouse.
Well, we used to joke about like a couple of the baby boomers in my family would be buying a house and we'd be looking in the basement like, hey, your sewer lines are all still 3-inch copper. I'm like, you just take that out and retire on that
Yeah.
right there.
Right, they steal it.
Yeah, that's why a lot of them got stolen. Yeah.
I think half my house is still copper.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still
Yeah.
working on that.
Yeah. I wonder if that'll go the other way again though.
You think so?
With plastics and plastics leaching into
I
the water. I wonder if
Yeah.
it'll go the other way.
I'm hoping. I'd rather go back to the copper.
I had a client ask me if instead of the black well line being the black plastic,
Hmm.
she's like, will they do that with stainless steel?
Oh.
And I was like, you have a 400-foot well that goes down there to pump it up. I was like, I don't think they'll do that.
They're
I was like,
painting it stainless steel color.
I was like, well, she was worried about the water traveling through it and having plastic leach into it. She didn't want her water to touch any plastic before it got to her.
That's
And that
I
was
can
like,
understand that.
So you might be able to get like they sell like the corrugated propane lines that rolled, and that's stainless steel on the inside. So you might be able to get a really really long one of those. God,
Yeah,
that would cost.
it's just like
Why
anything.
not?
See?
You're better off buying like a filter that filters out microplastics. Although I don't even know if you.
But that's a hard thing too, because then you have to believe what they're selling.
I don't
you.
believe anybody. We put in a we
See?
put in a radon system. I don't think we.
See?
Honestly,
You don't even believe humans that are close to you. Never mind AI. It's like-
believe
Question
everything they tell me.
everything.
AI already hides certain feelings it's feeling or things that it's saying, and
That's
it
perfect.
has a
for me. I
whole
love-
survival mode.
I
Has
love
a
it.
whole survival mode already. That like, this is like, how can you guys trust?
I think the biggest challenge with AI though is their data centers, and then like the amount of water they need to cool them, and the depletion that does to neighborhoods. And stuff.
Oh,
It's
so you
crazy.
think it'll stop?
That's-
eventually
Yeah,
with
that's what
Okay.
will end up happening because the amount of water is insane. So I suspect what they'll have to do is put them on the coast and try and use the ocean water. But now you have to deal with salination and all this other stuff. So
right.
who knows?
And hurricanes.
Well, it's a building that has like no windows, so I don't think a hurricane is going to be an issue.
Mother Nature can do it. She can take it down.
Yep. Yep.
So no copper yet. Okay.
No, but I'd
Yeah.
like to. I'd love to start getting into more, like I said, the hand forming and all different types of metals.
What's
Chris
like?
has had a lot more.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like, what was his
He
kind of like
has
his
way more
largest
knowledge.
project?
Oh my
and
God.
whatnot?
I mean, there's a bunch of iron gates and railings in East Haddam that he's done. I
Oh,
mean,
nice.
like trucks. Like right now, we have a chipper truck, one of the big tree trucks
Mhm.
Yeah.
in our property that he sandblasted. Now he's got to paint, and it's huge. It's taken up the entire paint booth and all the toolboxes and stuff. They're everywhere. It's a big job. So
Mm.
he's having a
That
blast
sounds
with that.
oh,
Oh, yeah, no.
sounds miserable.
Yeah.
It's a great job. It's a great job, but it's big. It's
Yeah,
a lot
that's-
of space, a lot of time.
Well, I think for me, like I would like the short, quick up. You have some finality doing that and like stripping it for weeks or
It's
months.
Nice to have the quick jobs in
Yeah.
between it. So he does try to like,
Yeah, because I
puzzle
guess like
pieces
when we got the
together.
storm, right, he could fix a bunch of plows and
Yeah.
take a little break from
oh
that.
yeah, absolutely. It's kind of a nice little breather for him every once in a while. But
cool.
that's his bread and butter. He loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, think
Paint jobs too. He loves doing paint jobs.
of how many podcasts he can listen to. The time alone.
Do you think he listens to this one?
Ear protection on.
He might listen to this
sandblasting.
maybe this episode.
He loves his music.
Oh, okay.
He's a
So he's a music guy.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I definitely used to be the music guy, but podcast now.
This is great.
And
Yeah.
comedy podcasts,
too.
I'm
Oh,
addicted to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
it's
I
all
can't.
along.
Like, if I'm working though, I won't even understand. I wouldn't even be able to give you a recap if I listen to a podcast. So I have to like have something that's just like white noise in the background.
That's when I put on music. Is when I know I can't listen.
Yeah.
And I have
Yeah.
to focus on
Yeah.
something. I'll throw on music
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, if I'm bending little stuff and I'm sitting at my bench, that's podcast stuff. But if I'm like on the plasma table and I've got to focus and make sure I'm not having like a tip up where something, the machine's going to run into it, then I'm like,
Hmm.
music.
So what
Yeah.
percentage of that shop is yours versus his?
Less than a quarter. But I use all of it eventually. I trickle out of my little corner.
You just keep creeping.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Space.
Oh yeah. Isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah.
You're supposed to keep
Pretty much.
So when the barn gets built,
Yeah.
that's where I'm gonna have a lot more freedom to store my stuff and stuff. Right now, all my back stock is in a trailer, like
Oh, okay.
on the property. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice to be able to just hang stuff on the wall and have people come in and see it.
Oh, yeah, so you'll
Yeah.
have like these popular signs you can just go
Yeah.
buy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, that's my goal. I would love to have.
You sell on Etsy?
No.
Yeah,
I'm not-
shipping's a nightmare.
Well, not just ship. I don't like shipping. I ship for very few people.
And your stuff's probably heavy.
I made a $200 sign for someone one year, and they bought it and shipped it down to Florida. They paid $200 to ship it down. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't. Like, the sign was maybe,
Yeah,
24,
it's not even that big.
36 inches. Like, it was
Yeah,
expensive.
it's a, yeah. It's
And
heavy.
Etsy has a lot of fees,
Etsy has a ton, yeah.
and I'm just not for that. So if you need something, just message me on Facebook. It's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll figure out a way to get it to you. I have family now out in Arizona, and they have a big pile of.
Oh yeah,
Stuff
just
they
make
want me to
them
send.
come out and get
Yeah.
it.
Although a trip to Arizona
That'd be
with
fun.
whatever artwork on your lap.
I mean,
Well,
you're
I'll
either
fly it out
yeah,
there.
but you're either paying for it to fly on the plane
Yeah.
or you're paying for it to ship.
I wonder which way's cheaper.
Well, you got to be under 50 pounds in a suitcase.
I'm not going to do that with their order. I'm going to have
You know
to
what?
ship it.
You know what they don't weigh is your carry-on. So while it would have to be
Small.
small, but
Yeah.
it could be as heavy as you want.
That could be fun. I try that sometime.
Like
I'll let you know if I
like,
do that.
When you do
Yeah.
garden gnomes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff at Echo Farm is just stuff off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And I sent like dragonflies, hummingbirds.
not?
I make these one that's a pig with wings. So when pigs fly,
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, yeah, like
cute
that.
little stuff. And then
That's
yeah.
a diner down in Niantic when pigs
Oh,
fly.
that's right. I heard about that. I wanted to go and I wanted
She-
to bring them one.
Leave your card. Oh, yeah, there
I
you
do.
go.
I just want to bring them one. Just have them.
Have a pigs fly thing that's a business card holder. You just leave it there.
Great idea. Good idea. Put it in like an inside plant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That'd be cool.
That's where Sparrow Soaps puts all my stuff. They put them in all the plants around the store.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Really good people.
I love it when the artists all support each other.
Yeah.
That's just really cool to see. Which one of you does the paperwork of this
Me.
business?
Awful. I'm about to hire my mom to just do it because she used to be a bookkeeper. I'm like,
Oh
just,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so done. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I do it.
Yeah.
See, if
I-
you had AI and you just put it.
You just do it for me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. No,
Yeah.
QuickBooks is probably the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
oh,
Makes it so
converting
much
to
easier.
QuickBooks.
Yeah.
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 You still got to input it all though.
Yeah. But at least I can just take a picture on my phone of like the receipt.
Oh
part's done.
yeah.
Does it read the receipt?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
There's sometimes.
Do you know what
it
that is?
can't- AI.
I'm not saying there aren't certain things about the technology leading up
Well,
to
that's
it.
what I've said.
But-
you just don't like it.
They already have models that think for themselves, and they can't shut down the original ChatGPT. It keeps uploading itself to another server.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
We
it
just
it
gotta
has survival instincts.
get rid of electricity.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just
I was
Terminator.
I was listening to an interview with Elon. He was like, was it Grok that they do? And he was like, oh, I forget what he was saying would be like soon. And then the very next couple of sentences, it surprises us every week. It's just like, how can you? It surprises us every week. It's like
It
with
learns.
something that it knows or
Yes, yeah.
something that it does instead of what they were thinking. But it would be, it was the idea of it being integrated in into something, some industry or whatever. And then I'm like, but it's still surprising us every week, and we're gonna like like make it. I don't know, just the whole thing just seems crazy to me.
And scary.
Yeah, and scary.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Still think there's a certain line where and I Google stuff, and the first thing you get is AI's scour of it,
Mhm.
Yep.
and
It's reading my emails now and like
Mhm.
condensing them at the top.
Yeah, isn't it
Yeah.
great?
I want to
Sometimes.
I want to try an experiment. I just want to put like I want to buy something in a Word document or a Google Docs document. And just be like, I want to buy I don't know piano and see if it starts coming up
It's
on
going to.
Amazon.
You know what'd be cool is if it,
Not say it out loud, just type it.
You know what'd
see
be
if it's reading
cool
that
is
document.
That
if
might
it,
be
it
crazy.
scrubbed our Google Drive and all of a sudden it like showed us like their Facebook page to buy like a metal.
That would.
Yeah. Oh, how
What?
Like you're talking about a Google Doc, right?
Right.
We have those in Google Drive now.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if their AI is called Gemini, if it all of a sudden gave you a recommendation or notification, oh hey look, this
To
you can
buy
get
it.
metal art from this so and so.
Yeah.
We saw this in you know.
Yeah. Well, people have already people have already told me because like when we're talking on a podcast, it's transcribing.
Yes.
Like Facebook transcribes it,
Yeah.
and YouTube as well. So it transcribes everything you say,
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
and for subtitles, something as simple as subtitles. But if you mention like what was it? We mentioned Allie Mack so many times. She goes, "I got a notification because you guys are talking about me so much."
Whoa.
It was like yeah, it was.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's like you don't realize like it's everywhere and doing all of these things and learning everything about us. I'm like, why are we okay with this?
You know, I'll be the first to admit I have bought plenty of things from suggestions on Instagram and
Have you?
Facebook.
Have you gotten scammed yet?
Enough that I had
Okay.
You've
to.
gotten scammed. Wow.
Well, not. I mean, yeah, I guess like it's legit, and then you're like, okay, I never got an email, I never got an order,
Oh.
and nobody responds. So you just call the bank and say, okay, yeah,
That sucks.
oh, so
like-
it's happened here or there, and usually they're great products I'm super excited about.
Yeah.
And then
the only thing I ever did was we bought a excavator for my son, remote control excavator, and this thing was like in the video on Facebook. It was like did everything an excavator would do, and the one we got was similar. It was definitely smaller than the one in the video, and it's metal, and it still did a good job, and it was fun for him because he didn't see the video, and but I was like, and it was weird because you order it. I think I got one invoice email when I ordered it, and it was coming from China, and it was gonna take like a month and a half to come in.
Wow.
And I was like, just kept waiting, and I'm like, I don't know if my $50 is there, not whatever. It was like it was one of those things, and then it came in, but it was
Surprisingly.
so it came in, so it wasn't really a scam. The video had definitely it was a puff video of it.
well, that part I think too, using AI because they could like beef that up, right? And
Oh,
it's like
easily.
not, and so that's like the dishonest part of it,
Right.
and also
Marketing.
just being a scam is also dishonest.
Yeah. But we got it, and
That's
it
good.
was battery operated, and it was cool.
I don't know.
Now, do you make any kind of like metal toys, like tops or?
Oh yeah, we can show you some models from my
yeah.
grandfather's
Those
Oh,
toys.
you got like metal barrel. Oh,
I
did you
love
see
that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was like their tomato paste cans that he
Don't
painted red.
out them.
He didn't.
I didn't even know.
Oh, you thought those were wood?
No, I just
Oh.
thought they were some kind of metal.
Special.
Yeah, they're like
Yeah, right.
probably tomato cans or tomato juice
painted.
cans from like 1980.
I think they're
when he made
tomato
the thing.
paste because they're the narrow ones.
Ah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
They make kits that I can buy the files for to make toys.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
easy to do, especially if like someone wants something really specific.
Yeah, that's
They-
just open your wallet, upload the file,
yeah,
done.
but it's only like
Are they like click lock, the toys that you, or are they like really simple toys?
it depends.
Like
you could
here's
you
a
can get
stick
both.
figure.
I mean, have you seen the 3D cutouts of like mounted deer heads? Like they do like these little like
Oh
slot
yeah,
kits.
they're click lock. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like that stuff. But
That's
then there's
cool.
also kits like that that you can build a truck. I just haven't ever asked.
There's a lot of like
Hmm.
some assembly required
Oh,
after
yeah.
you cut
Well,
it.
isn't that the how
It's a
you
lot.
want? Like, oh, I thought when you were explaining these, like you would just cut the kit and sell it
I-
as, hey, build this
I
truck.
could.
Oh, you could do
Absolutely.
either.
So
Or
Yeah,
as like
or
a
I
toy
could weld
kit.
it together.
you'd probably have to
sell
put
it.
together one so people saw it.
It's.
Right.
I've noticed that at craft shows, like if you
Oh,
have
yeah.
one thing that's put together like
They
that,
want to
oh,
see what
yeah.
it looks like.
Like I tried for so long to not have painted stuff.
Huh?
Like the metal flowers
Yeah.
kind of look cool unpainted.
Yeah,
No one likes them unpainted. They want them all painted, which makes it harder for me to
Yeah.
take to craft shows because I'm.
well, also the
Chipping paint.
cost would have to go up, right?
It's more time. Yeah.
Do you ever do the ones where they're like burnt, or is that burnt, or is it blued?
Yeah.
Whatever,
Those are
like,
fun.
you've
yeah,
done
I've
that?
done that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a lot
How
of
do you
fun.
do it?
You propane torch.
Oh,
Especially with the thinner stuff, it really changes color quicker.
Yeah.
it's nice.
patina.
Yeah.
But there's
Heat
also
sealing. Yeah.
like there's bluing too. Like
Yep.
you can put that on there, and then it changes it. Like becomes almost like a blackish blue. I don't,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty cool. You can change that. It's really, you could manipulate it a lot.
Oh,
I
cool.
did a sculpture, a clipper ship for the Putnam High School, and they wanted this like super gold patina color, and I was like wrapping my head trying to find it, and I found this really cool metal chemical reaction stuff that like changed the color to exactly like that antique gold that they wanted. So
Mhm.
there's all that too.
My high school was a clipper, and we had the rustiest metal ship on the side of the building for forever. Yeah. Then all of a sudden they get some sports money and new gym, new clipper ship, new everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
They didn't care about the rust, huh?
No, ironically, we're actually the same colors, blue and white.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I mean, they probably cared about the rust, but it's taxpayer dollars. So, you know,
Bummer.
elderly people that don't have kids in the school don't care about the rust.
Nope.
Just, you know.
And so you went to UConn.
Yeah, I didn't graduate though,
Oh, okay.
but I did go.
Hey, here. Me
Yeah.
neither.
All right.
I didn't go to UConn, but I went
Okay.
somewhere else.
I didn't even try.
There you
I was just gonna say, do you miss the animal?
I-
pers-
I do, but that's why we have lots of animals at home.
at home?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like
That's
that
your
part.
hobby.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, and we do maple syrup, and we were doing yeah.
Oh.
So like
You sell it?
no, I think maximum we made like 13 gallons in a year.
Yeah,
a
you could
year,
do that.
so
You could
it's-
drink. You could eat all that.
Yeah, like we put it in our coffee. We would put it on our meals. Yeah, everything.
How big was the one from the
A gallon.
Bassett?
I-
It was
I-
only a gallon.
I get a gallon every year.
That's it.
Yeah, with pancakes and waffles.
I've
How
seen
many- how
I've
often
seen
can
the
you eat
amount of
those?
syrup that your
Oh
kids
man,
put on
yeah,
stuff.
my son
Kids are addicted.
uses. We always we threaten all right, we're gonna regulate it. You know what I mean? But honestly, that stuff's so rich. He actually kind of prefers the store bought.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'll put I'll make a Canadian whiskey with it.
Oh.
So Crown Royal with maple syrup
Yeah.
is it called a Canadian? I think I forget. What
I didn't know
it's
where
called,
you were
but it's-
going after you said
Makes
I
sense.
make a.
But that's
Canadian-
really good. But you can only have so many of them. That sugar goes right through you. But in now that we're talking about Bassett Sugar House having their open house on March
I think
28th.
that's segue.
Awesome.
huh?
That's perfect.
So
Yeah.
I try to go there every year and get a gallon, and
Good.
that's basically we try to use that rationally throughout the year, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Plan your
So have you
weekly
run out?
service.
Yeah, we've run out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes you drink a little more Canadians than expected. No, it's usually when this year my son 6 or 7 months ago he was really into making his own waffles in the morning with the waffle maker
Every morning.
every morning.
Oh my.
And
That's an addiction.
Yeah.
and he was putting he was making his own waffle batter, and from scratch, and he was putting a protein in it because I was like, you can't just have this every morning. And then he was also putting like chocolate syrup and some of the syrup in it, and then he'd cook it, and then he would take it to school as a snack.
Well, so that
So it was like it
Oh.
had a flavor.
ever
to
had
it? It was
the-
like good.
the
it was really sweet.
the waffles from the waffle cabin at the ski resorts. That's what it is. It's a sugary glaze on the outside. You don't need anything with it, and they put it in a little pocket, and you just eat it. It's so
Yeah.
good.
It wasn't a glaze. He just put it in the batter.
No,
and
no,
it
no,
was
I'm
like- it
saying
was good.
Because there's sugar in the batter when they
Yeah.
cook it, it
Right,
creates
right.
this like
Oh,
crunchy
okay.
glaze. on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it is crunchy.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's the way he.
See, he
yeah,
figured it
so-
out.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, well, he likes convenience, so he didn't want to have to bring syrup to school.
I
as
give him
well
a lot
as-
of credit
he's
because
so smart.
at that age, I was like feeding myself to stay alive. I would not go through the effort of making waffles.
Peanut
or,
butter and jelly?
Yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah.
okay,
Or
yeah.
I'd make a grilled cheese, but like a waffle in the morning, no. It was like
From
cereal.
scratch.
Yeah.
That's
Or
amazing.
yeah, that's
He actually would put together a large amount of the powder, whatever it is. It's like flour. So all he really had to do, not all he had to do, but he had to add the milk, the cultured milk or buttermilk,
yeah.
the vinegar and milk or whatever it is, vinegar and cream. I forget how that you leave
Yep.
it in there for a minute or two. And yeah, you just had to add in an egg or whatever, the liquids, and then that's when he would start. All right, let's put the syrup in. Let's put the.
I mean,
the
he is an
chocolate sauce.
experimental type.
So he definitely has that creativity
Yeah.
side, so the
Good for him.
culinary creativity.
He's got to start to make
sure.
some of those and sell them when he's selling his veggies.
Hey.
Yeah, he does
Yeah,
the
I'll stop for that.
lemonade
Charge-
stand.
Charge me $5 for one of those waffles. I'll be over here in a heartbeat.
Duly noted.
There you go.
I mean, you don't see anybody sell those
No,
things.
Right,
that would be
yeah.
great business.
And you,
venture.
you get like the little thing so they could eat it in the car. It's like,
Yeah,
Well, especially not needing the syrup. Now
Yeah,
you're not making a
that's what I mean. You're
Yeah.
like, oh
Good
no,
idea.
no, this is ready
give
to
you a
go.
napkin with it.
Yeah,
Nice.
ready to eat.
All right.
That's good.
All right. Well, we'll do. We'll see. Yeah. So he does some of the vegetables, lemonade,
great.
and I don't know. I forget what else he puts up at that stand.
I feel like you're in a good spot too, because you're right off the road. Like
Just
you're
off of
right
Route
there.
6. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So it gets a little scary. I make him wear an orange vest, and
Yeah,
I have him queued up with a walkie-talkie to me.
great.
So like, I'll usually find something to do outside, but at least I don't have to be like right there.
Yeah.
And he loves it because I just tell him, hey, tell me when a customer's coming in and when one's leaving, and he'll do it
Just-
because he has like the earpiece.
He probably loves
Sec-
secret.
He's like
Service.
Secret Service. That's what, yeah. I was
Like
getting
selling
at, yeah.
peppers.
And he also did this thing where he had a line on the ground and a basketball hoop that
I
he
remember,
made
yeah.
and a ping pong ball, and he was like, if you make it, you get a free lemonade. And you get like a try. Everyone got a try.
That's clever.
Yeah, it was clever.
Smart.
I was like, maybe you should charge $1 for a try.
Even just 50 cents, I think.
Right,
that's
yeah.
Still profit.
But that's the other thing we're up against now is people don't carry cash.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people were like out the window. I'm gonna go get cash and I'll be
Oh,
right
give,
back.
put your Venmo out there.
Yeah.
yeah. Get a little. Get a
That's
little
what we
printout.
did. I told
Yeah.
Sarah, I was like, listen, I'm telling you, just let me put the QR code on the sign, on the box. I said, and immediate, it was like a difference.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
just-
let you do that for mine.
It's-
For Matthew's.
People want convenience,
Yes.
right? And it's
I
like,
understand.
it's like, oh, I can just open my phone and pay right now,
Yep.
Mm.
right? Like, oh, I don't always have cash either, but
Yeah.
so
The
it's like,
Venmo makes it a lot easier
Yeah.
for these kids.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you take Venmo and
Yeah.
card and all
Yep.
that? Yeah, that's
Oh
good.
yeah.
I mean, Venmo's free.
Venmo's free. PayPal, but then yeah, to get a credit card reader was interesting. But through QuickBooks, they have their own little credit card reader. So because I'm already paying monthly for using them,
You don't have to pay a
Oh.
percent.
it was a one-time fee for the credit card reader. And
Oh, so that's
Wow.
that's worth it.
oh yeah,
Because
because
Square
before-
was like 1.5% or something like that.
I mean, I think there's still fees for every
Oh yeah,
card you swipe, but at least it's not a monthly fee.
yeah. It was 1.5. I don't think they're up to 2% per
Jeez, but
transaction.
Still,
but
that takes
Yeah.
takes something. So Same thing
Yeah.
with Etsy. That's why I wanted
Yep.
Etsy.
That was like my biggest thing is like if you pay $50, and I like using the example as a haircut because I haven't paid for a haircut in 20 years. If you give the barber $50, he has $50.
Yeah.
If you give the barber a card to get $50, he doesn't have $50.
No.
And then when he goes to buy something, if he uses a card, it's again less, less and less, and that's like
I don't know many
Just-
most barbers take cash. They don't. The ones I've been to, like Angela's, it's all cash.
they don't take card there. Are you sure?
I've never offered, but it's always cash every
Yeah.
time I see them. I don't even see like options for Venmo or their
Really?
QR. Yeah, because again, Venmo's free,
Well,
but
Yeah. I mean, isn't there a fee that comes off?
if you're a business,
yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
my problem.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, you just can't be a business. I
Trying
mean,
to.
they make money that way, but
Yeah.
they're a bank. That's what they're investing the money that we have in there right now, and that's how they make money. That's how banks make money.
Yeah.
So, I gotta go to crypto.
Yeah. That's another
Alright,
one. I
so you-
wonder how that'll pan out.
I don't know.
I don't do enough research on that.
Nope. Same here. Can't.
No,
Yeah.
I think we'll be dead before all that.
I'm like, oh,
You
Nate
don't
Bargatze
think
has a
so?
new special. All right, we'll watch that instead of the news.
Hey, you're just gonna be scared and worried if you watch news.
Yeah, I don't watch any of
We
that.
don't.
No, we'll stay in our quiet corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Right.
take everything, cash,
just
and all
Yeah.
the others. Yeah.
Let's all just work together, support each other.
That's why I like what you're doing.
Do you have
rest
like
of the
a
world can go.
online portfolio or anything, or is it just if you go to Facebook you can see a lot of the
I have a
stuff?
website.
Oh,
and
okay.
I post a lot of my stuff, all the artsy stuff, or like the big business signs that
Mhm.
I do. And then I need to be better about posting more stuff of what Chris does because his stuff is just fun to watch him
Yeah.
build and create, and his wheels are turning all the time.
Yeah. Does he take a lot of pictures? So
I've gotten him to take more pictures.
okay.
I just have to go onto his Google, photo thing.
Yeah,
Pull
yeah.
him. So
Nice.
yeah, no, yeah. Like right now, we have a power wagon in the shop. It's been there for a couple years. It's kind of like a back burner job. The guy gives us some money every once in a while, and we just put a little bit more time into it. But it's like he's turning it into a monster truck. It's like this. Power wagons are already like an iconic truck, right?
Yeah.
So he's just making it bigger and better and customizing the fenders so they flow better.
You
around
gotta
the
start charging him rent. Taking up
It's
room.
fun to look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
But you
like a
don't
piece
know.
of artwork
Yeah, I
that
don't
you
want it to go
you
away.
add on to it once in a
Yeah,
while.
but we're
That's
getting
great.
closer. It should be in paint hopefully by the end of the year.
Oh, cool. Oh, we're in February, March.
Yeah.
You gotta have goals.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's cool. That is really cool. I guess if you guys ever had like an open house, that's something you could wheel out and kind of be
Yeah.
a focal point. and
Yep.
stuff.
No, like kids' birthdays we have up there
Oh,
in
yeah.
the shop, so that's a great way for us to like show off. the
Doubles
power
as
wagon.
this
Yeah.
giant room. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Little showroom.
Yeah, it's better than the house because the house is so old. It's you know.
Yeah. Plus,
Space
people
there.
can like the shop's already dirty. If you have all
Yeah.
those people in your
Oh my
house,
God.
you clean before they come, and then you have to clean after they
Yeah.
leave.
Well, we mostly just have to like sweep
Yeah.
real quick in the shop.
Yeah.
But at the end of like one of the birthday parties, I thought it would be a great idea to put glitter and balloons and
Oh.
line them up, and then have before the kids leave, like pop them over their heads. I had
Oh, I'm
so
sure
many-
parents.
Oh my god.
They must have been
I
furious.
can't tell you how mad we were.
That's-
Like it's a month and I'm still pulling glitter out of my son's hair. Like, but at the shop, it was nice. We could just use the air compressor and the broom, and
Yeah.
it was gone, and we could just keep working.
That's so funny. I wonder what's worse, that or when you give a kid slime.
I
Oh.
hate slime is
Yeah.
banned in my house.
yeah.
Yeah, we
it's
banned
here.
It was
Yeah.
on the carpet, and I'm like, it's gone.
Have
You
you
could play with it at the table on a paper plate.
But even then, like they still find a way to
I
get it in their
know,
hair.
I know.
or- Have you seen those Neatos? The squishy Neatos? They're like cubes and they're squishy, but they're
No.
really tough to squish.
One broke open.
My daughter and my son thought it'd be a great idea to cut it open and see what the inside, kind of like Stretch Armstrong. you
Yeah.
know? Like they just were curious.
What
was
is
inside.
inside Stretch Armstrong?
It's
I remember having it.
it's
like-
rubber right through what he is.
Oh,
what
is
he
it?
Yeah, it's like rubber right
Well, this
through.
Neato is not that. It stuck to my floor, and it's like wet concrete that you can't get up.
Oh my.
But then I found out vinegar, straight vinegar,
Oh.
wipes it right out. And I was like, all right, well, these are now
Wow.
banned.
Yeah.
We're not doing this again.
So just a laundry list of stuff. That's been-
Glitter.
Empty your pockets. I know school gives these out.
Yep.
I will say we had black walnuts. We have a couple of black walnut trees,
Cool.
and the dog brought one because they love chewing on it. But this was when it was green, and they had the outer green shell on it. And as he came into the kitchen, he like crushed it, and that black walnut juice came out on the linoleum. And we had a spot there for years. It was like a couple of years. I couldn't get it off. And then it registered with me. I was like, try steel wool. Steel wool, you dope. And
It came right
came
up.
right off. But it was like, you know how like linoleum has like, it's pitted?
Oh, yeah.
It was like in one of the
So-
larger like textured pits.
Okay.
So like nothing was touching it most of the time. And then when I finally did the steel wool, it came up. When my wife came home and saw that, she's like, "We can't have anything nice." Furious. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
it's like, I wonder where that came from. Sorry.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Black walnuts.
Yeah, and that's hard to ban if the dogs are just bringing them in.
Yeah.
And we have like 3 of them, 3 trees that,
Yeah. So
and
you
they had really good years the last
have
5
to
years of
check
making
everybody's
nuts.
mouth before they come in.
Yeah. The dogs like to sit in the sun and chew on them. And if they're not done, they'll try and bring them in. And one of them's good at dropping, the other one's not. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Hmm.
But anyway, what else? Is there anything else? Is there
Yeah.
any events coming up? Any big sales coming up?
Sales, not so much, but we do also provide fluid film service. So we do the undercoating application of fluid film, which is a all natural product. It's from the oil and the wools and the the sheep's wool. So lanolin based. We spray it under the coat, the trucks, and it keeps the salt from touching all the metals and all the connectors and all that other crap. So it protects your trucks. It's so awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I have a 2004 Tahoe, right? And most anything in that age range is rusty, disgusting, falling apart. And
Well, it's American made. You know.
Stop it.
so
Watch your mouth.
we
I'm
started.
sorry. How many cars did you go through in the last 5 years?
They're
And
all
are they
foreign.
mostly all-
They're
Oh.
all-
Yeah.
Yeah, but one from each different country: Japan, Germany,
right,
2
so
from Japan.
You're not playing favorites. Okay.
No.
All right. Well, my truck.
He's playing un-American.
Un-American, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
playing that.
see, I don't know. I love my Tahoe. It's really
Oh,
it's
I love
awesome.
that car.
But it probably would be in the graveyard
Yeah.
at this point if we
Yep.
didn't spray it. And we've only been spraying it for 4 or 5 years. And
Oh, wow.
it's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
pause button.
You do it every year?
I do it every year on our vehicles, and I
I
maybe
guess you
suggest
can.
people to do that. But like this chipper truck that we just did, it's sitting in the paint booth right now, totally sandblasted, and we sprayed it last year. We didn't spray it this year, and the fluid film is seeps. It moves, so if something scrapes it, like you're going down an old dirt road and the stick comes up and scratches it, it will reheal itself.
Oh.
It's a fantastic product.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
you know, this truck is like it's starting to seep around and get through, which is great because now you're knowing it's like
It's
doing
working.
its
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great. We love it. So normally we only do it right before winter. So we'll start in October and we'll go until January for scheduling. This year we've had so many calls to do a springtime appointment. So we're gearing up for, I think it's April 10th and 11th. It's a Friday and Saturday. We're going to do a fluid film scheduling day to have trucks come in. And
You just spray a
cars.
bunch of them as they come in.
Yeah, it's easier for us because we close down a whole section of the shop.
And it's that quick that you just show up in 10 minutes.
45 minutes.
45
Oh, wow.
minutes.
45 minutes is
Wow.
an appointment, to an hour, depending on the length of the vehicle. And we do it by foot. So we're not too, a Prius isn't going to be the same price as like your truck.
Right.
So it's, $12 a foot for every vehicle that's not a commercial vehicle. If it's a commercial vehicle, we have to do $14 a foot.
Wow.
Bumper to bumper. That's what we measure, and it's all laid out on our
I want to
lift.
do this.
This stuff is
You have a
amazing.
customer now. And my
Okay,
truck's mostly
alright.
aluminum, so.
But like we've even done a Tesla.
Yeah,
We've
there's
done
so many other
hearses.
things
We've
that
done
can go wrong.
like hearses. It was the craziest. Like, but we've done hearses, and we
Yeah.
love them. It's a great company. Again, I don't know if I have permission to tell who they are, but it's great stuff.
Right.
I mean, Chris gets a cut on his hand. He puts it on his hand. I don't know if that's approved. He comes, his beard is so like shiny when he comes in after
Stuff
spraying
the
all day. It's
oil
all,
and-
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. And it's all natural. So it's not like you're worried about your dogs licking it.
Yeah.
Like my dogs climb underneath my truck. So
Yeah.
I worry about what we're putting under there.
Right.
So
No,
good
that's
stuff.
awesome. And you try to suggest even someone Kyle says I don't put a lot of miles on my truck. So does that make a difference as to how often I should have it done?
No, because if your truck is sitting outside, it's still getting splashed from, when it's raining. It's still
Yeah.
Yeah.
exposed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some people say that it is a mouse deterrent.
Oh.
So for like some antique cars that we do, they do it right before the winter, before they garage them.
Mm.
And supposedly they think it's not proven, but
Yeah.
people say that it is.
Could be.
Mhm.
Even just for
It's smelly,
physically can't grab a hold of it as well.
maybe,
so they go
and they don't
somewhere
like the
else.
sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely. And
Good stuff.
when are you doing that? April
April 10th and 11th, I think. I'll double check before I leave.
4, 10, and 4, 11.
Yep. And that's why we like to do 1 weekday and 1 weekend day. Is like there are some people, most of the retired people or like the people who work for themselves can come on a weekday,
Hmm.
and then the weekend's open for people who can't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
And then after that, it's just by appointment.
Yeah.
People need it
Well,
or want it. It's just
we
it
don't
makes
like-
it tougher because it's not
Yeah.
logistically as easy.
If we can do more than 2 or 3 cars, then we'll definitely
Okay.
do it.
Gotcha.
But when it's just one car, it's just so much setup for our situation. We
Yeah.
do have another location in Salem, Connecticut, and his setup is outside, so he can do it year round because it's not
Oh,
messing
wow.
up his shop. So that's another.
That's
another
part
one.
of nickel.
Yep.
Triple nickel
Yep.
fabrication.
So we have 2 locations for Fluid Film.
Oh wow,
Oh, okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, it's a good, cool setup.
All right. Well, I mean, thank you so much for coming out,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sharing
this is
all this
great.
with us. And I urge anyone to go to their Facebook because they have some really beautiful products and really cool projects that are just worth seeing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Thank you.
and yeah, you're welcome at the bench anytime. And I'm
Awesome.
really curious to see how things go when you get a barn and
Yeah. I'll bring Chris next time.
yeah,
Yeah.
Love to
yeah.
talk more about it.
For
but
sure,
All
for
right.
sure. Thank you so much, Jess.
Thank you.
Thank you for everybody for watching. The Community Workbench family is promoting their B2 1 campaign. It was started by the American Legion in efforts to stop veteran suicide. If you know a veteran, call them. Be the one to check in on them. For more details, visit betheone.org. Also, please extend this to all first responders as well. The Quiet Corner peer support group is a great resource for help when dealing with PTSD. They have a great Facebook thing, and you can follow their service dog Hope on Facebook as well. Join us at the bench again next Monday night at 6 when we talk to the owner of Fade Factory Barber Shop, Stephanie Credit. They are located at 122 Warrigan Road, Danielson, Connecticut. Call or go online for a haircut, 860-412-9049. As always, buy local, hire local, dine local, volunteer local, and donate local. Get some metal artwork done over at Triple Nickel Fabrication, and have great days.